Hello all my dear students, welcome back to Prudence Coaching. So let us start with sum number 2 of exercise 3a. Here you are asked to show that each of the following numbers is a perfect square. In each case, find the number whose square is the given number. In the previous video only I have taught you how to find that the number is square of which number. In this video we are going to revise with the sums. So here first number is 1225. It is already said that this particular number is square of any number. So we are going to find it. So our method will be to find out the prime factorization of this particular number. As you can see here, this number is not an even number, so it is not divisible by the first prime number 2. So let us check for the next prime number, that is 3. What is the trick for checking whether a number is divisible by 3 or not? We need to add the digits of the number. So 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 5, you are getting here 10. 10 is not divisible by 3. So this number is also not divisible by 3. So let us check for the next prime number, that is 5. The rule of divisibility of 5 is if the unit place is 5 or 0, then the number is divisible by 5. So this one is having 5 in its unit place, so it is divisible by 5. By dividing, you will get 245. Now again it is divisible by 5. So as you can see, by dividing this number, that is 245 by 5, we are getting here 49. Now as we can see, we have 9 in the unit place, so it is no more divisible by 5. So let us check with the next prime number, that is 7. We know 7 sevens are 49. So now we can write 1225 equal to 5 into 5 into 7 into 7. So now as we are asked to find out the number of which square is 1225, so let us find out the square root. Now let us learn the easiest method of finding out square root. As we have one pair of 5 here, means 2 5, so we will take 1 5 outside the root. Again give a multiplication sign. Here we have 2 7, that means one pair of 7, so take 1 7 outside. So you will get your answer as 5 into 7, that is 35. So 35 square, if you find out, you will get 1225. Before moving on to the next sum, I will teach you a very important trick of finding out the square of a number if the number has 5 in its unit place. For example, if we take 15 square, for example, if we take 25 square, for example, if we take 45 square, how easily we can calculate the square of these numbers. So as we have 5 in the unit place, we will get 25 at the end of the number. But what is going to come here? How you are going to calculate? We have 1 here. So 1 into next number, that is consecutive number. 1 into 2 is 2. So 225 is the square of 15. Next here we have 2. So 2 into next number, that is 3. 2 3s are 6. So 625. Here we have 4. So 4 into next consecutive number, that is 4 into 5 is 20. So 2025. Isn't it easy? Yes, it is very easy and it is very helpful. Let us move on to the next sum. So next number we have 2601. So let us find out the prime factorization. So here, as you can see, this number is an odd number, so it is not divisible by 2. Let us check whether it is divisible by the next prime number 3 or not. And the divisibility test of 3 says that we will add the digit of the number if we get here the sum as a number which you can divide it by 3. That means the whole number is also divisible by 3. So 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. As 9 is divisible by 3, that means 2601 will also be divisible by 3. So let us divide it by 3. So as you can see, after dividing this number by 3, we are getting 867. Now let us see whether 867 is divisible by 3 or not. So 8 plus 6 is 14. 14 plus 7, you are getting here 21. So it is again divisible by 3, as 21 is divisible by 3. So let us divide it by 3. So as you can see, after dividing we are getting 289. Now let us see whether this number is divisible by 3 or not. So 2 plus 8 is 10, 10 plus 9 is 19. It is no more divisible by 3. But if you see 289, you can recognize the number, isn't it? Yes, you can, because you have learned the square till 25 as I have asked you in the previous day. Yes, very good. 289 is 17 into 17, that is 17 square. So we can write here 17 into 17. Now 17 is a prime number, so we are going to stop here. So we will write 2601 as 3 into 3 into 17 into 17. Now we need to find out the number of which square is 2601. So we will find out the square root here. So here we have one pair of 3, so we can take 1 3 outside the root, multiplied by, here we have 2 17s. In multiplication we can take 1 17 outside the root. So 17 into 3 will get 51. So 51 square, if we find out, we will get here 2601. Let us move on to the next sum. Now let us start with the next sum. So here, as you can see, this one is an odd number. It is not divisible by the first prime number 2. Let us check whether it is divisible by the next prime number 3 or not. So here, as you can see, 9 plus 9, 18. 18 plus 2 is 20. 20 plus 5 is 25. 25 is not divisible by 3, so this number is also not divisible by 3. So let us check for the next prime number 5. As the unit place it has 9, and we know according to the divisibility rule of 5, it must have 0 and 5 in the unit place so that it can be divided by 5 without leaving any remainder. So let us move on to the next prime number, that is 7. So if we divide this number by 7, we will just check whether it is divisible by 7 or not. So check it. If we divide it by 7, we will get here 7 8 56, and we will get here 3 and 32, and we know 7 4s are 28, so we are getting here 4 and 9, and 7 7s are 49. So this number is divisible by 7. After dividing, we are getting 847. As once we can divide it by 7, that means it will be divisible by 7 again, because it is already said that this number is a perfect square. So at least 2 times you will get 7 if you have got 1 time. So divide it by 7. So after dividing this number by 7, we are getting 121. Yes, 121. If you see this number, you can already recognize that it is 11 square. As you have learned, the squares till 25. 11 into 11 is 121. So divided by 11, you will get here 11. 11 is the prime number, so stop here. So we can write 5929 as 7 into 7 into 11 into 11. Now as we need to find the number whose square is 5925, so we will apply square root on the both sides. Here we have 2 7s, that means one pair of 7, take 1 7 outside the square root, and here we have 2 11s, so take 1 11 outside the root. So we are getting 77. That means if we find out the square of 77, then we are going to get 5929. So my dear students, as I have solved 3 sums already, so I will suggest you to solve the next sum yourself and then watch the video again. So let us solve number 4 now. So here this number is even number, that means it is divisible by the first prime number 2. So divide it by 2, you will get 3 2s are 6 and 5 2s are 10 here. Again 2 2s are 4 and 8 2s are 16. Again it is divisible by 2, so divide it. 2 1s are 2 and 7 2s are 14 and 6 2s are 12 and 4 2s are 18. Again it is divisible by 2, so divide it by 2, you will get here 8 2s are 16, again 8 2s are 6 and 2 2s are 4. Again this number is divisible by 2, so divide it by 2, 4 2s are 8, 4 2s are 8 and 1 here. Now this number is no more divisible by 2. Let us check whether it is divisible by the next prime number 3 or not. 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 1 is 9. As the sum of the digits, that is 9, is divisible by 3, so we can divide this number by 3. So 3 1s are 3 and we are getting 3 4s are 12 and we are getting 3 7s are 21. Now again it will be divisible by 3 as this number is perfect square, so at least 2 times it will be divisible by 3. So 3 4s are 12 and 3 9s are 27. So we are getting 49. 9 plus 4 is 11. It is no more divisible by 3. But 49, we know it is 7 square. We all know it. So we can write 7 into 7, 49. So we can write the number, that is 7056 as, how many times 2 is there? 1 2 3 4. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. And how many times 3 is there? 2 times. So write 2 times. 2 times 7, that is 7 into 7. Now Now as you need to find out the number whose square is 7056, so you apply square root on both the side. So here we have one pair of 2, another pair of 2. So from this we can take 2 2's outside, from here once and here once. Again we have 2 3's, so take 1 3 outside the square root. Here we have 2 7, so take 1 7 outside the square root. Now multiply. So we are getting 7 3's are 21, 21 into 4. We are getting here 84. So if we find out 84 square, that is square of 84, we will get here 7056. Now let us move on to the next sum. So next perfect square number is 8281. As this one is odd number, so let us divide with the next prime number, that is 3. So 8 plus 2 plus 1, you are getting here 19. 19 is not divisible by 3. So let us check whether it is divisible by the next prime number 5 or not. In the unit place we have 1, that means it is not at all divisible by 5. So let us check for the next prime number, that is 7. So if we divide 8281, as you can see, if we divide 8281 by 7, we will get 1183. So as we can divide it once by 7, that means it will be divisible again by 7. So by dividing 1183 by 7, we are getting 169. Seeing this number, that is 169, you can easily recognize it is the square of 13. That is 13 into 13, you will get 169. As you have learned this square till 25, and it is going to be very helpful for you. 13 into 13, we are getting 169, and 13 is a prime number, so stop here. So we can write 8281 as 7 into 7 into 13 into 13. Now we need to find out the number whose square is 8281, so apply square root on both the side. So from this 2 7's we can take 1 7 outside the root, multiplied by, from this 2 13's we can take 1 13 outside the root. So what we are getting? We are getting here 91. So square of 91, if we find out, we will get 8281.
So my dear students, I think all the sums are clear to you. With this we come to the end of this particular video. In the next class we will be starting with sum number 3. And your homework will be to solve all the sums of sum number 1 and 2 and send in the Telegram group. And students, if you find the content of this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video with your friends. And also join the Telegram group to directly contact with the expert faculties. Bye bye students, have a nice day. See you in the next class.